Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
And welcome back to the show. We are now with the Millionaire Mindset, and it's her podcast. Yeah, she's here. Millionaire Williams, how are you today?
I've been missing you. Where have you been all my life, girl?
No, it's been a while. Pleasure to have you back here again. The Millionaire Mindset. We are back. Excited to have
Yes.
you. For those who may not know of you yet, please tell us a little bit about yourself. Thank you.
Yes. My name is Millionaire Williams. So I've been on a journey as a certified life and mental health coach, and I have always been concerned about how people see life, how
Mm-hmm.
people respond to things, how people
Mm-hmm.
react to things, how people perceive life. And oftentimes when adversity comes, Jill, people kind of like just kind of, don't get it, and they allow those external forces to just kind of overtake their mindset. So I have come up with the millionaire mindset. And, with that mindset, you just have to understand adversity is part of life.
Mm-hmm.
Accept it. We all. I tell people it's called in my book, life.com. Keep living. It is bound to happen.
I
But,
love it.
how you get up from that, how you resolve to deal with that, how you navigate through that makes all the difference in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I just refuse to accept that I'm a victim. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not. I'm an
Yeah.
overcomer. And, I'm also inspired to help others, help my clients, help develop that type of mindset. And I tell people, and, a lot of people don't like to tell this, but, I'm 67 years young and very proud of it, Jill. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, I really had a somewhat of a head start. I had a mom who did not allow the word can't to be used in the household.
Mm-hmm.
So, developing as a young girl and being in a household where that kind of stamina, you know, it builds tenacity, it builds fortitude. And even, when people haven't grown up with that, I still can help my clients help change some of that mindset, that
Mm-hmm.
narrative that, you know, you can overcome things in life. You can.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. And you're here helping and inspiring so many millions of people. Tell us the website. I want to know about this workbook too. Come on.
We're going to do that, girl. Yes. My website, as you're watching, as the audience is out there, and I call it the global network of the world, love to connect with you. My website you can go to is www.effectuallifecoaching.com. And that's
Mm-hmm.
EFFECTUALIFECOACHING. So effectuallifecoaching.com. And you can look me up. You can see some of the past clients that I've had, some of the companies that I've worked with. And it's been an amazing journey, should I say, journal as well, because I do journal.
Let me see the journal. Let me see it.
So there is, and I'm an author as well of several books now, but this one I want to talk about today, Jill. It's called the Mental Wealth Toolkit. And these are tools to achieve mental wellness, which is very important, which is also part of that millionaire mindset. That is so important. And I even dedicated the book, Jill, to my mom, who has not been with us for a number of years. And I dedicated the book to my mother, Emma Grace McGowan, who was such an inspiration in my life for the short 49 years she lived and operated in her purpose with such excellence and grace. So even though I didn't have her, as long as I would have loved to have had my mom here, the celebration of what she poured into me is poured into my children, you know, and will be poured into my grandchildren, you know, to leave that legacy footprint, you know. And the introduction of this book, I'm going to read a couple of things if that's okay with you and our audience today. But in the introduction, I say, this book provides the reader a multifaceted approach to tools, techniques, and a plethora of engaging exercises to assist with your mental wellness. Because you got to take care of the insides as much as you take care of the outsides. And additionally, there is a self-care litmus test that I developed, and I'll take the audience through that as well. A test that you can take to help assess where you are in the world of self-care. Because we don't think about that, to kind of, let me do this litmus test and see where I'm at today with self-care. And also, I provide websites, YouTube links, and additional books to add to the journey of mental wealth, you know. And there's some love quotes that are in the book for you. So love up on you. That's real important. You got to love the skin that you're in. You got to love who you are, you know. We didn't come out here designing who we wanted to be. So guess what? You got to learn how to love this. This is all you got here. So, you know, make the best of this journey of who you are, what you have, and then have that smile from the heart. Because I tell you, Jill, and we've spoken, you know, a couple of times before, and I tell you, I just love waking up to life. When I get up, it's like, I get to do this again. And it just puts a smile inside of my heart, you know. And believe me, when your heart is smiling, you feel better, you look better, and people around you enjoy you having that smile that comes and alludes from the heart there. And then to know you are important. You have to own that. You are important. You matter in life. You really do. And you've got to be in that mental mindset. Allow love to permeate and flow through your soul. You know, I want to feel the love, Jill. You know, we all do.
We all want to feel the love.
We do. We certainly want to do that. And when you walk in a room and you feel that energy, you feel that positive love from people, and you give that back out, there's just such a symbiotic flow, you know, that just
I love it.
operates in the room, you know, because I love coming on here talking to you, because you are just like, girl, yes,
Like
I
you.
love
You're
it.
on fire. You're on
Yes.
fire. I just follow you.
I love it. And then you got to take quality time out for you. You know, sometimes I can get so deep in, you know, and a girlfriend of mine, she called yesterday. I'm here in Texas. She lives in an area called Rockwall, Texas. It's beautiful out there in the water. And oh my God, as soon as I pulled up in her house, I could see the water below. And I'm like, oh yes, I want to take some of this. You know, we had lunch, we walked around the shoreline. I mean, you know, you just have to take that time out. And Jill, we actually spent 5 hours together, laughing, joking, having fun, walking, just talking to people, enjoying life, enjoying people. And we met so many people out there, you know? So take that quality time out. You know, life is the hustle, the bustle, it's real, but you've got to take out those quality moments, because all of that helps with your mindset. Keeping it strong, keeping it healthy, and just knowing that you are important, you matter, and you've got to take care of this. You do. We really do. I look in the mirror and I say, Million, I love you. Jill, when have you ever told Jill you love her?
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I can't even remember.
I'm putting you on the spot today, okay?
I haven't in a long
Yeah.
time.
So I want you to start just telling you, I love you, Jill. Yeah, because
Oh.
you are an amazing, incredible soul, young lady. Yes,
Thank you.
yes,
Thank
you
you
are.
so thank you.
And I'm not just saying that because we're here, because I sense your humanness
Thank
and
you.
your soul. You are really a force to be reckoned with. And I've
Mm-hmm.
kind of peeped your card in some of all of what you've done in life. And
Thank you. Try my best.
nah,
Just a
you didn't
mom, just a
try.
nice person who works hard. That's it.
You,
Thank you.
you 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 didn't try. You accomplished, you achieved,
Thank
and
you.
you did the thing. Okay, so give yourself credit. And
Okay.
also, you know what? There was another word that I kind of developed that one. You kind of piqued my senses right there for a minute when you said try. Let me
Mm-hmm.
tell you, the
Uh-oh.
word try, I don't
No.
even use that one in my
No.
vocabulary. So
Okay, sorry.
X out the word can't and X
Mm-hmm.
out the word try. Let me tell you why though. I went to a seminar years ago because I used to go to all kind of self-help seminars. I would spend so much money on all of that. And the person that was up on the stage said, "Can I get some volunteers?" And of course,
Mm-hmm.
my hand went up and I
You're
went
like,
up.
yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah. Whatever you're going to do to me, let's just make it happen. There were three of us on stage. So the gentleman says, try. So there were three chairs there, and we were standing in front of the chairs. And he says, try and move the chairs. So, the first thing we do, each of us take the chair and we're moving it. And
Yeah.
he's like, no, try and move the chair.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, again, we try to go move the chair.
Yeah.
And so the third time, we kind of got it because you can't try to move the chair. You're either moving the chair or you're not.
Mm.
So the moral to that little story was the word try is another one. X off the list
Sorry.
because you're
Okay.
either doing it or
I
you're
can't.
not. You
Oh,
know,
it's
I
like
mean,
that. I think I can. I think I can. No, you
right,
can. The
right.
book. Oh, the children's book. Oh my gosh. I gotta read that to
And
my
it's
kids.
also giving kudos to Nike. Just do it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
you know so and I tell people, I think the word try, it just kind of it keeps you in suspended animation because you're either doing it or you're not, and you have done it. So kudos to you, girl.
And
Okay,
you too,
that
Mama. Proud
thank
Mama.
yeah.
All you accomplished. And I know you told me about your troubles, right? We've all had troubles and struggles with your son, but what you've done to make things better, not just for him, for everyone.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and we have to do that. We've got to, this world that we're all living
Yeah.
in, there's a lot of stuff that people are dealing with,
Mm-hmm.
and we've all got to kind of do our part to get some human balance back in life because there's still a lot of people out here that are really pushing forward to see a better way that we do live. And I
Mm-hmm.
earnestly still believe that yes, we can, and yes, we will. And yes, we've gone through, and COVID has, changed the narrative for everyone's lifestyle. But guess what?
Mm-hmm.
You get an opportunity to wake up another day and to be a contributor to life and be a part of this beautiful life that's here, and let's change what's going on, and we can do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
beautifully
we
said.
can.
I love it. Keep positive, girl.
Yes,
Absolutely.
darling. And another thing that I like, you got to hug yourself sometimes. Just hug you.
Mm-hmm.
When I was out there in Rockwell yesterday, I had my girlfriend to take a picture of me in front of this beautiful fountain. Oh my God. And I just stood in front of the fountain, Jill, and I was just like,
Ah.
taking it all in, just,
Mm-hmm.
experiencing life in those moments where, you just take in and just absorb the great energy that the universe brings us all, and just be with that moment and stay there and re-energize, rejuvenate yourself, and get back in there and get out the game again. And I posted something, a picture of myself. I was at a museum and I was talking with them about getting my artwork in the as an exhibit. And there was actually a room, this huge room,
Mm.
and I told the guy, I said, well, I asked him, But I said, would you mind taking a picture of me? So I stood in the middle of the room
Yeah.
and I just hugged myself.
Oh.
And I posted on Facebook, sometimes you have to stand alone and love yourself. And it's okay.
God bless.
Give yourself
Oh.
permission to love you, hug you, and be okay with it.
Mm.
Because you matter.
Mm-hmm.
And we do.
Oh.
And then also, sometimes sit in silence with yourself and just see what comes up.
Yeah.
You know, because we live in this hectic world, you know, where we get up in the morning and we're going. And we're going all day until you lay down and go to sleep. And sometimes I tell people, you know, you tell yourself you're going to sleep and you lay down and you think you're going to sleep. But often what happens, the mind is still racing. So your body really, because that REM sleep is the one that we really need to aspire to get to, where that's where your cells get rejuvenated, and that's that deep sleep that restores our cells and gets the body, you know, back to that homeostasis, where the balance. And so you wake up and you can feel rejuvenated. All these things matter. All of these things matter. And sometimes I go to sleep, Jill, with headphones on, with my mindfulness or meditation music. And oftentimes when I'm in my office, I will have the meditation music going on. So I'm just like, you know, enjoying sitting there, you know, on my computer doing some admin work. But the sound of that music, the flow of that, it just keeps things just, you know, moving like that.
I get
You
it,
know,
sweetheart. I get it.
and I am one of those quote unquote
Uh-huh.
A-type personalities. So I have to be mindful of these things and really institute these things, because I know I put out so much energy during the course of a day. And we all do. So you've got to have the time to refurbish, rejuvenate, reclaim your strength and your energy so you can be ready for that next day and ready for that next situation, so you can, you know, conquer that thing and move on and take off and be ready for the next, because it is coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Millionaire Williams, remind us how we can reach out to you, please. We still got
Yes,
time together, but I just want to make sure we're
I
reminding everyone.
know. Yes, because I definitely want to hear from those out there that are, you know, dealing with some challenges and, you know, they're really not in that millionaire mindset yet. And I'm not talking about money, I'm talking about strengthening the human mindset, how you see life, how you do life. When adversity comes, can you handle it? How do you deal with that? Are you one of those people that you just kind of not deal with it, or hope it will go away, or put it on the shelf somewhere? I mean, it showed up. Therefore, you got to get some strategy how to deal with that, how to handle that. Put a plan together, you know. But for those of you that would love to engage with me and take me on as your life coach, I would love to do that. You can reach me on my website at effectuallifecoaching.com. My phone number as well is 661-341-0730. I'm also on Instagram at Millionaire Mindset as well. So you can catch me there as well as on Facebook. So I am available. I am here to help you get to the millionaire mindset, because it is a way, it's a lifestyle.
God bless
It's
it.
how I do life. It's how I see life. And also, like I shared with you, my Millionism series books that I've written. And, you know, my favorite quote there is, my glass is always overflowing. That's how I see life.
So beautiful.
You know, so it's a matter of changing the thought process, helping to engage in a different way than what
Yeah.
you've used to doing. And there's an old cliche, teaching the old dog new tricks. No, you can teach new tricks. And then I tell my children, I've got 3 children, and I tell them, I said, look, if your mom at 67 years young can change her mindset at any time, don't ever tell me, oh, mom, I'm stuck in my ways. And no, it doesn't work. Age is not a factor. It's having a mindset that is open to new thoughts, new ideas. So yes, it is accomplished. You can accomplish, and it is achievable. Mindset, thought process. Yes.
It's so true. Mindset, the biggest thing, right?
Yes.
It really is. And if we could all learn how to have better mindset and to be positive like you know?
And Jill, and I tell you, it's not like life does not come unto me, okay? It does. But I just refuse to allow it to take me over and under. Not today. We're not doing that. We're not having that. No. I know you showed up, but let me tell you how we're going to deal with this, okay? And most people don't take charge of it. They accept it, and it's like it's a death threat for them. They just, collide over, and it's like, no. Step up. No. I had a client a couple of weeks back, and she was going through nursing school, and she just really had some challenges. And I told her, I said, no, we're not doing that. Not an option. Let's figure out a plan, how we need to go institute the plan. A, B, C, D, and E. And she called me back, and she was like, Million, oh my God, that's why I just need you as a life coach. I said, oh, I understand. I'm here. That's what I do. I get you out of that pattern of thinking that this is something that's here to just kind of put you under and take you out. No, we're not doing that. No, your life is too vital. There's a solution to everything. We just need to figure it out. Let's figure it out. Let's get the plan in place and execute. Okay. And then say next. She's like, oh, you always make it sound so simple. I said, let me tell you, it is simple. Keep it simple. Stop making it bigger than what it is.
Interesting.
Yeah. And when that 6 shows up, Jill, I tell people, switch that number around, turn that 6 and make it a 9 and keep it moving. Okay.
Oh, I love that. So positive. And we unfortunately are out of time. 2 minutes left on the clock. So
I know.
Millionaire Williams, how are we going to sum up today?
Darling, life in summation today, this great day that you and I get to connect.
Yay.
I want my audience, your audience, our audience to recognize that you don't have to stay stuck. You have options. There are options. Call me. Let's figure it out and let's execute the options. Do not allow life to drag you out and under. There's a way out. Call me. I'm standing by. 661-341-0730 or my website, effectuallifecoaching.com. I'm here. Let's do this.
Sounds good. Millionaire, you're awesome. Have a fantastic day and looking forward to the next time we speak, okay?
I can't wait, girl.
Such a blessing.
You take care. Have a great day.
Thank you. I love speaking with you. You make me feel this much better. And I hope that everyone's getting the same, that energy. I'm overflowing now, thanks to you.
There you go, girl. I love it.
Have a great day, sweetheart. Thank you.
You too, darling. Bye-bye.
Are you looking for even more of the podcasts and hosts that you love? The Podcast Business News Network is proud to announce that you now have even more ways to listen live. Check out the MyTuner Radio, online radio box, and Simple Radio apps on iOS and Android, or find us online. Search for Business News Network on mytuner-radio.com or search Podcast Business News Network on streama.com and onlineradiobox.com/US. Take your podcast on the go and don't miss a minute of the action.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house.
And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned. This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.